Hi everyone, so I just thought I'd update you all on what's going on. Today is the 13th of November. So basically, in a nutshell, I've now lost all of my edema that I had due to my kidney disease, which is why I'm on the prednisolone in the first place. And actually, since then, I'd lost all of the water weight, but in the last 2 or 3 days, I've actually lost more weight, which was a little bit worrying. I don't know if I said in the last clip, but I am literally peeing all the time. And I did read somewhere that cortisol can increase your urination, but I believe that I've lost a significant amount of weight. Yeah, it's a lot, which obviously isn't the norm, because I know from experience being on steroids last time, it did increase my appetite last time, and it was really hard to fight the hunger. But this time I'm not experiencing any of that, and actually I've gone in the complete opposite direction and lost more weight, which I don't know how that's happened. I actually got in contact with my doctor, and actually we checked my labs from 2 days ago that I'd handed in a urine test, and actually everything is now cleared up, which means that next Tuesday I can actually drop the steroid dose to 25 milligrams a day, which for me it's quite drastic to go from 40 milligrams to 25 milligrams. And I don't know if this is maybe called a fast taper. I've heard it been called that before. But obviously last time, because I was only on the steroids, it just was a very slow taper over about 2 or 3 years. Obviously, because this is just a relapse, it's just I don't know, it's just happened really quickly, to be honest. And I'm kind of glad, because I do feel slightly dehydrated at the moment. I don't know if you can tell in my eyes. Well, I can tell anyway. They kind of look a bit sunken in. And obviously I don't really want to lose any more weight, because that's not good. For now, next Monday after I hand in my urines, if all is good, then I'm dropping the dose to 25. And I'll let you guys know how that goes, because last time, through experience, probably TMI, but I got the shits, because I guess that's the thing that happens when you drop prednisolone. Even by 5 milligrams, I got the worst craps ever, basically. That's how bluntly I can put it. And I'm kind of hoping that doesn't happen all of a sudden next week, if that's the case, because I'm going to be living on the toilet all week. Hi everyone, it's now been about 2 weeks and 1 day, to be precise, that I have been on the prednisolone, and I just thought I'd update you on a few more side effects that I've been feeling over the last week in particular. One of them is I've definitely got the shakes back. If you're on steroid, you know what I mean. Literally, my hand, I mean, it's not too bad now, but it can literally get like this. And it's fairly annoying when you're trying to do intricate work. Okay, the insomnia has definitely sometimes set in. And the other night I didn't go to sleep till 3 a.m. So we love that. Did a bit of cheeky bit of online shopping. Ended up going to sleep at 3, which isn't good. I tried to beat it by just trying to force myself to go to sleep at 10/11 and just having a good bedtime routine, and just trying to keep myself ticking that way, as opposed to staying up till 3, because that's not going to help anyone, is it? My mood has definitely changed. I'm slightly just a little bit more irritable, in the sense of if I feel that there is a stressful situation. So for me, that would be going food shopping. I find that very stressful. I find it enjoyable, but also stressful at the same time. I'll just snap because I've had enough, basically, and it's not fair on the people around me, and I do apologise whilst I'm there, because I do realise I'm being moody and cranky. So my irritability has definitely gone up. I'm starting to get hot flushes sometimes, but sometimes I'll literally sit there and I can just feel my cheeks burning up, and I just end up looking like a tomato. And it's not really much, but I'm just a bit why? Another big thing that I want to talk about, and I really don't think this is common, and I did get a little bit worried. I have lost a significant amount of weight, which obviously isn't the norm. This happened last time as well. I lost a bit of weight as well. And I don't know whether it's because last month, obviously, I was full of edema and swollen, that I lost my appetite, essentially, because my stomach was swollen, and whatever I ate, I just felt full instantly because I was swollen. I don't know, because that happened for a whole month, that actually I wasn't eating as much as I thought I was eating, and obviously not taking that into consideration. And then obviously in the last week and a half, I've lost all of my water weight, which was about a stone, which was ridiculous. So then I ended up getting back to my original weight, but then after that, and since then, I've then slowly lost more weight. And I don't know if it's just that I've lost fat, because obviously I've changed my diet drastically, because I know that if we all know if you're on steroids, it increases your appetite, blah, blah, blah. But actually, my appetite hasn't been too bad this time round. I don't know whether it's just like a self-control thing, or maybe I'm just eating better than the last time. I don't really know what it is, but I mean, I'm not complaining, but I just hope that my weight doesn't go any more lower, because that maybe might be a bit worrying. So I haven't put on any weight just yet. And I mean, it has only been 2 weeks. So maybe I'm just like in the early days still, not really sure. My face hasn't changed at all. If anything, I feel like my face has got slimmer since I started the steroids, which is ridiculous again. I feel like my body just likes to do the opposite of what is the norm. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but that's the 2-week update. Yeah, at the moment I've been lowered to 25 milligrams of steroids because obviously everything is working. So at the moment we're sticking 25. I'm not sure when we're going to lower it next. I guess only time will tell, but I'll update you if I notice anything else or anything else goes on. So that's the update so far. Hi everyone, it's me again. It's been about a week. It's the 23rd of November, which means it is day 22 on Prednisolone. I believe in the last clip I did mention that I had lowered to 25 milligrams and hoped that I didn't get the craps, and so far so good. Haven't had them yet, so that was a godsend. Thank you, Lord. I just wanted to update you on a few more side effects that I have been challenged with. The new ones that I have been faced with this week are definitely the shakes. I think I did actually mention the shakes in the last clip before this, but the shakes have got worse. It's hard to do intricate things. It's very difficult. If I'm trying to really concentrate on something, it kind of makes it worse. Like, I will literally be going to do something and I'll be like so it's like constant jazz hands. So there we go. It's like not the most annoying thing in the world, but it's annoying when you're trying to do something. And also I feel like over the last week my heart rate has increased significantly, and I don't know if it's anything to do with the steroids or the fact that I just have a chaotic energy in the first place, but literally will wake up and my heart is pounding. Like, I can feel it going so fast that it's a little bit abnormal, but there we go. I believe it's a side effect. I'm not really that sure, but it just seems to have happened since I started the steroids again, so there we go. I'm now getting more hot flushes. They're just annoying more than anything, because like last night I remember I had a hot flush and it lasted for about half an hour, and it was just irritating because I just felt so stupidly hot in my face and I just wanted to go to sleep. So that's another annoying side effect that I've noticed. My tiredness has started to creep in a little bit, and I think that is to do with the insomnia. So now my bedtime has definitely shifted to more around the 1 a.m. area, which for me is quite late. Usually I go to bed between about 10, 11, so to shift it about an hour, 2 hours is quite significant for me. So I think that's taken a toll on my tiredness. So I'm going to try and creep back into the 10, 11 area of sleep, but it's going to be difficult, but I will try. I'm definitely getting a heck of a lot more agitated. For example, today I bought a pair of curlers online and I tried to use them today, but they were faulty, so I have to return them, and it just instantly put me in the worst mood ever, when usually I'd probably be like, you know what, it's fine, you just have to return them and get an exchange. But I just was in the most foul mood, and just, I don't know, it's just really annoying, and I know I'm in a bad mood, but I really cannot help it, and it's just annoying, and I just feel like I'm getting angry at nothing, and I really am getting angry at nothing, which is the most frustrating thing. And then it's like little things, like a clock ticking the other day, that really annoyed me. I don't really know why. Just little things are just getting on my nerves, and it's annoying me because I'm annoying myself by getting annoyed, basically. My brain fog is starting to creep back in. If you don't know what brain fog is, it's essentially like you just lose your train of thought and you kind of just freeze, and you're just like, what was I even doing, or what was I even thinking? It's a bit like, you know, when you go upstairs to get something and then you come back downstairs and you didn't get that thing because you completely forgot. It's like that, but within like a second moment. And like this afternoon I tried to Google something and I'd completely forgotten what I was going to Google, even though I had it in my brain literally the second before that, and it was the most annoying thing ever. Like, I remembered afterwards, but at the time I was like, I really needed to Google that, and now it's gone from my brain. So frustrating. I am also finding that my face is slightly puffy in the morning. I don't know whether that again is to do with the tiredness slash insomnia situation, or maybe I've just slept on my face funny. But I think it was at the beginning of this video, I talked about how like gaunt my face had gone because I was like urinating way too much. And I think I was actually overhydrating myself to compensate for the water that I thought I was losing, so it was like a really bad cycle. So I was waking up with a puffy face for the last maybe 2 or 3 days. So far I think my face has kind of gone back to like normal, and I say normal because in the clips before I seriously look quite gaunt. So now I feel like it's kind of like crept back into like the normalization zone. Still waiting for proper moon phase to kick in over time, and we'll probably see that develop over the next couple of weeks. Nothing has changed about my weight. My weight has stayed exactly the same, if anyone was curious. I feel like I eat fairly healthily, so nothing's changed there. What will end up happening is probably I will look like I've put on weight because of my face, but actually my weight would have stayed the same, like in my body, if that makes sense. So I also need to remind myself of that, because sometimes I do feel like, especially when I used to have moon phase back in 2016, I was just very, I don't know, it just gets to you, the moon phase, you know? It will come over time, but I just need to remind myself that I am not overweight. And I've just got to remember that moon phase is just moon phase. It doesn't define you as a person. It doesn't define your personality. The last thing I noticed is I got severe cramp the other day, and I don't know if anyone else has got this, but it is literally like, it's not like normal cramp. It is like so bad to the point where you think that your leg is going to fall off. Like, it was bad. And I remember walking and my ankle just suddenly twisted in on itself, and I was literally like, why would you do that? And I tried to untwist it, and it just kind of like kept going back into the twisted position. I was literally like, stop it. It was so annoying. For now, those are the side effects that I've been faced with, tested by. I will probably update you guys on week 4, 5/6. I don't think anything else is probably going to develop anymore other than my mood and possibly the moon phase. Again, I'm not probably going to talk about my hair because I am on a really high dose of cyclosporin as well, so that obviously makes your hair grow. Well, for me it does anyway, so I feel like the steroids this time won't actually affect my hair that much. But for now, I'm still on 25 milligrams, and I'll update you guys if anything changes. If you like, you can follow me on my Instagram. It's @Jasmine'sJourney. Please subscribe to this channel if you enjoy my videos and just want to come on this new journey with me. I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!